Now, one thing has significantly changed, and that is his status of Heart. They lost the first 5 away games, and I think Heart supporters must have said, well, it's just going to be a typical, very mediocre Heart season. Not a bit of it. They've now gone 28 games without defeat, 24 in the league, and that's why they brought a huge support to Tannadice today for the game against Dundee United, which is one of the most crucial of the season. Indeed, some people would think it's a championship decider. Very difficult game for Hearts because Dundee United have not lost at home at Tannadice since October 1984. That is why everybody from the secretary, the outside broadcast band, all the way through to the referee are really looking forward eagerly to getting back into business at kick-off.
And there's a man who's about to do it for us, the referee, Kenny Hope from Clarkston. In we go to a game that is being played in this very early stages in an atmosphere almost akin to a cup final. It's quite astonishing. Dundee United, of course, have their very loyal domestic support with them, something in the region of 11,000, 12,000. The rest are Heart supporters, all adding up to the kind of atmosphere you would want at this time of the year. Not a bad indication of how Scottish football has gone by having an all-ticket game today. Hegarty, John Holt. Whittaker. Not that that should give the Dundee United defence many problems. Dodds will soon be leaving Dundee United. Only a handful of games left for David Dodds. There he is, Davy Dodds, the club's top scorer in the Premier Division, and goes to Switzerland at the end of this season. Gallagher. Now Holt. Nice run by Holt. There's a shot. A great opening by United. John Holt, the utility player, I think you could describe it as such. And this is a clear declaration of intent by United, who played the first half of the game at Hampden Park in a Peely-Welly fashion compared to that. No particular wind advantage today, Sandy Jardine. 37 years of age, Jardine, who will certainly be the player of the year. An example, a model to everybody. Bannon, another half-hearted attempt at. That ball may not come back for a while. Oh, there it is. Here's Bannon. It's wide, Gallagher's after it. Whittaker with them, and it goes over. Throw to Hearts. That's a very good ball, John Robertson. Suicidal for the defence to let this boy go free. Berry following up. George Kye, who's in today for Kidd, the captain. Oh, United far too delicate in the way they went forward there. I think the free kick has been given, though, for the late challenge. John Robertson, one of the greatest scoring assets in the business. Still the tender age of 22, and that is, I think, a push from Bannon, yes. Free kick. Right-footed this time by Bannon, and there's Hegarty. Feels for a penalty, not given. Loud shout there. Kenny Hope just turned away from it. Very good defensive work, and the referee, I think, is going to have a word with Rich Richard Gold for complaining about that. Well, these balls have been troubling the Hearts defence, but look at the way they got up there. Clark was up, and there was an appeal against Whittaker there by the Dundee United players that he'd handled it. Hegarty, but unsure about that. Malthus isn't. Sturrock just gets there. Holt working hard for United. Now him and Bannon. Nowhere near. Beattie can't get the shot in. Here's Gallagher. Ball spinning viciously. Sturrock! Oh yes, I would put that down as United's best chance in the last 5 minutes. 5 or 10 minutes. Youngster Brian Gallagher, who didn't play from the start last week. Beautiful little cross in, and I think Sturrock did exactly the right thing. He couldn't hesitate. Had to go right after it. Malthus taking it. A strong free kick indeed. Beattie very hesitant. Almost a cavalry charge into the goal area, and Henry Smith is there again. But very noticeably, the United captain was up there and towering above them. Hegarty again, what a game he's having now. Yes, handling. Neri. In goes Richard Gold, there's the touch. Way by Jardine. Holt. Neri, off and under. Here's Goff. Oh, Hearts played that very well. I mean, they've already demonstrated this season how strong they are defensively. All built around Sandy Jardine. Well, Hegarty acknowledges that. Free kick to Hearts. No argument about it. Jardine, nice little chip across, and it is Thompson. Safe pair of hands. Dodds after it. Another free kick to Hearts. Get the impression that one or two of these Dundee United players a little over anxious today. Levine. High one again. Robertson with a shot. Oh, what a goal! Oh, a brilliant goal! Oh. Utter jubilation. A goal out of nothing, but that, I think, underlines how superb it was. Well, he may blow his cheeks out. I mean, it looked harmless enough initially, but watch his positioning and how deadly he can be in the finish. Hearts are one up. 24 minutes gone, and that is as crucial a goal as they will have scored perhaps in the last decade. Sturrock. Gallagher, there we are. Bannon. Here's Malthus. Sturrock. Oh, brilliantly saved. Shot from David Dodds. Malpas, nice little ball in there. Up came Dodds, and that is efficient professional goalkeeping. Clark. Bannon. Chip in again, David Dodds. Here's Holt. Massive maroon jerseys again as this first half closes. Great spirit and resolution on this hard side as United end this half exerting pressure. Holt, and there goes the half-time whistle to a resounding roar from the Hearts end of the ground, and their team deserving of it. I do not diminish the respect for Hearts as a football team, but I say that their dominant factor is the team organisation and the spirit, and that is shown through the entire first 45 minutes. They've worked hard, they've been pressed back by United, who failed to look really positive and menacing as they ought to have done, and of course they've a priceless asset in John Robertson. He just needs a sniff at goal and away it goes. I mean, so often Hearts have relied on this youngster getting goals like that, and that must be one of the best goals of the season, giving Hearts such a vital lead at half-time. Well, at lunchtime today, I said that the team that won this one were going to win the championship. I still stick to that, therefore, looking at it that way, if Hearts hold on to this, they get their first championship, 26 years, and they certainly deserve it, the way they've been playing today. Tremendous spirit, well organised, meaning to win this game. And there's Kai, replacement for Kidd. Kai, Mackay. Malpas watching. Cahoon. Was attempting one there, Sandy Clark. Climbing right above Richard Gough, and that is not an easy thing to do. Here's Gallagher. Very poised for that, and I think Davy Dodds went the wrong way with it. I mean, I think he had enough time to place it towards the left side of the goalkeeper and chose the sharp header. See what I mean here? The ball was eluding Kane, and David Dodds went for the much narrower target at right-hand post. Great roars of encouragement from the Hearts supporters again. That's Hegarty. Sandy Jardine watches it very closely. In goes Sturrock, and brought down right on the edge of the box. A simple move by United, but more effective than 20 of the moves in the first half. Just putting out ball beyond Sandy Jardine, forcing him to turn and run after it, and causing all that panic. So, Eamon Bannon to take it. Or Beattie, or Gough. I think it'll be Bannon. He may go for the chip. There's a shot and a brilliant save! Oh! Superb save! There it goes again. Oh, that's one of the saves of the season. I saw this goalkeeper save Hearts' Bacon in the cup tie at Hamilton with miraculous saves like this. That's the better one, and it's just beyond the post. Quite incredible miss. That should have been put in the back of the net. And I think Hegarty is annoyed with Dodds floating it in, and 3 or 4 Hearts players, United players going after it, but so evilly gone in. Incredible miss. Go to Hearts. Superb start to this half by United. They really should have gone into the lead, but for the brilliant save. Just let's have a look at that save again, just as I mentioned it. I mean, Smith is superb the way he gets that cat-like agility to leap to the side. That must be one of the saves of the season. Berry. It's Mackay. Free kick. Mackay. Really rattled that in. Corner kick. Much to the delight of that huge support in the background. Dodds is there. Another corner kick. David Dodds, as I said, leaves for Swiss football at the end of the season. Nice little touch there, still not away. It is now field for the penalty, just off the line. Great effort by Hart. And every player in there. One of the few attacks in this half. United just surviving. There was the initial mistake by the goalkeeper, really committed himself, the ricochet, and eventually cleared in the line. Curry. Go to Hart. Ball to Berry, he's in a good position. Dundee Thompson. Here's a great chance, he scored. 2-0. Sandy Clark. Great exultation. Minutes of the second half gone. Was that ball which went out there, and Neil Berry, lovely touch back there to Clark from Cahoon, 2-0. And Hearts look now to be well on the way. Nearly. Superb ball, Stomach, down and attacking. Here's Bannon. There's a chip across, and again, Bannon was brilliantly saved, and again, superb goalkeeping. Well, I've seen a few goalkeeping performances this season, but I must say, in total, this man has contributed more to any team than anybody else in the country. Look at that. Down smothering with great assurance. Referee rightly wedding play on, and Dodds simply not the equal of the defender coming in. That's been the story for United this afternoon. Hearts tackling with great conviction. Now pass, speedy after it. Oh, that's out the park, I think. Here could be a very interesting break. There's no offside. This could seal it. Robertson must score. He must, yes. Oh. And he's not praying. That does it. His second, Hearts third. 21 minutes into the second half. And that Robertson's face says it all. There was no offside. He did it so coolly. He took about half an hour to do it, but he did it. Oh, well, Lucas, come on. I'll tell you what, Hearts don't need him much as they would like to have him up in the stands. I think he's a little boy lost. Well, he'll remember this day. He took a part. I'll tell you what, I think he was offside. United have a fair claim. Well, it's not so much uphill for United. I think they would need climbing boots to get out of this one. There's Dodge, surely. I cannot believe it. I mean, David Dodds in 20 other games would have put that away. Now, just judge it for yourselves. Look at that, set right up for Dodds and the whole goal to pick from. And they seem to love putting it into Henry's arms. Sturrock. Ooh, that's almost in. One of the closest efforts in the game. Almost the own goal that might have caused a little embarrassment. Although I think they can afford it at this stage. 3-0 up, 2 minutes left. And down goes Smith again. Up goes Redford, there's Levine. That had to be a very finely judged header, and it was. Robertson on his own, and he's onside. Too wide. Haggerty has that covered. Go to Hearts. About a minute remaining. Clark. To Berry. Cahoon does that very well, holds on to it. Gets a throw with seconds of the match left. And there it goes. The final whistle, 3-0 to Hearts. The flags are up. And the banners and the scarves and the hands in acclamation of a very fine victory indeed. A victory based on total conviction and commitment. They weren't going to let that huge support down, not from the word go. And John Robertson's goal really set them on the